Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show you guys prep work to Amazon Key for Business and how we are going to get this set up for the Amazon Key for Business, the Lite. So as you can see right here, this is our Lite. This is what's going to be going in our ACS. Also the call boxes, another word for the call boxes. I'm going to show you guys how to splice the wires, which connections they are going to go into, as well as hooking it up. As you can see right here, our Lite has a port A, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then port B, which is 5, 6, 7, 8. In regards to that, this is the connection that we use to connect into the Lite. As you can see, it's kind of just like our 24 volt power supplies, but it's not a hooking wire that's going to go in. We're going to have to actually cut the wire, separate it, and then insert them into these 4 locations, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so what I like to do is cut out about 12 inches for wiring. You can also do as much as you like when you get on site, but the purpose of this video, I'm only going to use about 12 inches. And what we want to do is we want to come down about, 3 or 4 inches on our wire, and then we're going to splice. But you also want to be very careful when you're splicing. We don't want to fray the wires on the inside. So let me get this separated. Sometimes it's kind of hard. All right. And when we do that, we're going to remove this foil, separating the wires. This foil just comes off like so. Same thing for our red and black wires. This right here, this little gray wire right here, I think it's just a support wire, and we can just cut that off. So what we want to do is, before connecting this into here, we want to separate our wiring. So we're going to use the 22 gauge, I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, the 22 gauge wire snipping tool, and go about maybe an inch, inch and a half. So when we get this, we want to make sure we secure all of these wires to make sure there's no wires that are exposed when we put it into the Lite, because it can cause a short, and that's what we don't want. Also, when doing this, I actually get myself a little bit more length. When I plug it into the Lite, it's going to be a little bit long, and we can also cut it down. But I like to do a little bit of extra length on here just to give myself some room to work with. We're going to use a 332 jeweler's tool, flathead, that we use for Amazon. We'll go in here and just loosen these 4 screws. Again, the ports are going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. The good thing about these screws is they don't come out. They're secured in there, so once you loosen it up, you don't have to worry about these screws falling out and losing them. So there might be some confusion sometimes, but the good thing about these Lites is that the polarity, we don't have to worry about that. We can put 5 and 6 would be our green and white wire, 7 and 8 would be our red and black, and it can go to either port. So the black can go to 7 or 8, it really doesn't matter. So that's the nice part about these, is we don't have to worry about which port it's going to go into exactly. For the purpose of this video, like I said, I like to give myself some more room to show you guys options on what you can do. I cut it down to about here. Also, I like to tighten this up while before I cut, because it will keep the wires intact as well. right, so after we do that, you're going to put the green one into port 5. Like I said, the order in which these go into, it doesn't matter. Green and white can go into 5 and 6, and vice versa, 6 and 5. I usually like to just keep it in order. I do green, white, black, and red. But personal preference to whatever you guys want to do. It's totally up to you. Also, after we get these nice and tied down, we want to make sure that these wires are very, very secure. We don't want these slipping out after we do an install. It has happened to me, and just guys want to give you guys a heads up on that. What I like to do after I secure these into the screws is just give them a little tug. The little tug will, prove they're tight in there. And on this end right here, we want to splice it as well. Like I said, this one you can give yourself a little bit more room because these are going to be coming in contact with the board. That's what powers the Leo Lite when we do the install inside of a board. A call box, ACS, another word for it. And then also we have here the hockey puck, as they call it. This right here, same concept as our secure antennas. If we have to drill a hole into the call box, this will go in like so. Also, you need the rubber gasket. This will be going in just like this, and then as well as this, and then it's just going to be secured down, just as if it were secure inside of a red box. Imagine the call box being right here, and bam, that's it. Also, we want to keep these on, these tags. These are going to be scanned into the system. You will be scanning this tag when it asks for the hockey puck DNS certification, as well as this right here. This will be the other one you scan. And also another important thing too is we need to put these do not unplug when we do the install around the Leo Lite cabling as well. It lets other people know in the future that not to unplug this. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, hopefully we'll be making more of these videos in the future for you guys. Alright, thanks.